Hi, this is Steve and me with the MonetaPro $3 million pre-Series A equity round. And MonetaPro is a B2B fintech platform for global corporate barter. It acts as a closed-loop payment platform, and leveraging an IBM blockchain partnership, we can provide asset management and audit trails. Target market for MonetaPro, the global 2,000 companies that it participate in existing corporate barter. About 72% of the Fortune 500 companies participate. The average trades over $1 million. And if you're not familiar with the market, companies like Ford, big automotive companies, will trade for computers, media, airlines. Indeed, these big companies trade billions of dollars a year with hundreds of existing companies. And you might not be familiar with it, or you might ask yourself, why do they trade? Why not just sell for cash? Well, in the trade world, there's tremendous financial leverage. As an example, if you're a car company, $1 million worth of cars left at the end of the year, discount them, put them on sale, you lose 20% of the value. You still have to acquire your other parts and supplies, spend cash on that, and you still pay taxes even after you've done the discount. Financial leverage, the trade is a full retail marketplace. If you can identify a trade partner, trade cars for computers, it's a higher return. You're both booking at full retail value. You acquire the assets without actually spending cash, and it's potentially tax-free under what's called a 1099-B. So these companies are doing this activity, but the problem is it's an existing manual, cumbersome, there's no automation. So each trade has to be negotiated manually. It's like the old days of barter. I've got chickens, you've got milk. Well, you have to identify the trading partner, agree on need, negotiate the equal value, consummate, track, trade, report, and each transaction has to be done independently and individually. Even with all of that, it's still estimated to be a $17 trillion market, but there's big problems that exist. The validation for us trying to solve the problem, Deloitte, too many moving parts and intercompany transfers. IBM, who we've got a distributed ledger partnership with, no tracking, no audit, manual processes, 1,200-page white paper from PwC. So again, big problem, big industry. To do that, you need a great management team to attempt to execute. Myself, Steve Mead, I've done a couple enterprise companies, took my first company public at age 33. I've had 3 public companies, again, all OTC bulletin boards, small, but brought in Paul Horowitz. Paul, 18 years, Price Waterhouse, was named one of the global consultants of the year, ran their technology practice, their whole global outsourcing and tech practice, also was at Deloitte out of the fintech side. Little bit on the management team, Igor Baraj, true success story, COO. Garage to NASDAQ with Cyber Defender. Jay out of marketing, Sony. Rick out of American Express. Chris, famously known for hacking the iPhone, actually. Shaker on our operations team, Notre Dame. Targeted advisors, very specific guys, everything from CMOs out of Kodak for corporate, food, legal, advertising, and computer. All of that has led to the conversations we have, which are ongoing. Again, MonetaPro is pre-revenue, so we're doing a pre-Series A at $3 million, but close to revenue, close to closing some conversations with several corporates. So a lot of ongoing conversations with big companies, not only as corporate users of the platform, but also strategic investment. Some of these guys all have venture groups that we're in discussions with. Then we've also got some parallel conversations, again, with Paul's background primarily with some software vendors, the SAPs and Oracles of the world, which again is our target market for customers, similar customer profile. And many of these software vendors rolled out through service providers. And we have some ongoing discussions with several of the service providers to partner where they would take MonetaPro to their customer base as a third-party solution provider. Why are they so interested? We've got a better solution. We've created what's called multi-party trading. And to do that, I want to talk for a minute. The old days of barter, I've got chickens, you've got milk. In order for commerce to move forward, we needed portability. We needed money. The first forms of portable currency ever were the Moneta seashell. That's actually where the word money comes from. And what we've done with MonetaPro is created that portability to create a closed-loop multi-party system. Our portability is something we've created called a GBUC. It stands for a business usage credit. It's technically a store credit. Think of it like an internal credit. What our GBUC does within MonetaPro is provides portability, The G-Buck equals a US dollar. Again, it's kind of like a store credit in an Amazon. It's immediate financial settlement. It's closed loop within the system and provides some ledger and audit reporting. When we talk about MonetaPro as enterprise level, not like an Amazon single user sign-on. It's divisions, departments, rights, authorities, users, who can do what. So what MonetaPro enables a company like Ford to do, instead of one-to-one negotiated transactions, list cars, sell or transfer them to a third party, earn G-Bucks or credits back into the different departments and divisions. Those credits can be moved up into procurement and reallocated down through the enterprise to acquire different items, travel, parts, supplies, machinery. So again, true multi-party. And then we've partnered with IBM for some blockchain for asset management. So our invoicing, when companies transfer items, our invoicing can actually communicate back into Oracle and SAP. These are the behemoths in the accounting world. And we can not only provide inventory management, but we can also provide proof of audit trail or ownership transfer. So 3 main problems are solved: automation, inventory updating, and ownership transfer. MonetaPro solves big problems in big corporations with a really seamless solution. And the value proposition we created is something, it's a formula I created called ELT equals V, efficiency. MonetaPro platform does a lot of things. Liquidity allows these companies to transact with partners they already know and trust. So the trust exists not only within the marketplace, but blockchain provides some trusted components for audit trail and inventory. So again, ELT equals V. Limited competition, we really differentiate between barter and corporate trade. Barter we define as small business, your local printer, auto mechanic. Competition for there is websites and local directories. Most of them are running QuickBooks as an accounting system, and they're probably out shopping as Amazon as a marketplace. Corporate trade are the global 2000, multinational corporations using brokers and third-party providers, or they're doing it manually. They're out on accounting systems like SAP or Oracle. MonetaPro wants to be that global marketplace for corporate trade. In closing, the offer, $3 million equity round. Again, sort of a pre-Series A, moving us into revenue. So use of proceeds, expand sales force, increase our onboarding team, some system upgrades. We've already closed a seed round, won a bunch of contests in blockchain, platforms ready to go, experience management team, corporation conversations are there. So again, Steve and me, MonetaPro. If you want to, just stick around for a second. In the appendix, I'm not going to go through all of this, but we've got some milestone slides. An online demo is available. Any of you that want to see the online demo, a very targeted go-to-market strategy with target companies that can become customers, potential investors, and acquisition. So use this bullseye belief system, a strategy to really target down into corporations that we believe have a reason to come on very quickly. Revenue model based off of enterprise. Multiple exit opportunities we believe were very attractive. And not that we think we're bigger than Amazon, but from a comparison, we've got some interesting statistics where Amazon's really a business-to-consumer platform in a $1 trillion market. We're looking at a B2B platform. Bigger sales, bigger transactions. We think we can do something exciting. So again, that's MonetaPro. Look forward to hearing from you. I'm Steve and me. Thank you very much.